traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1351st edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Carboni, and of course that would be me. Good evening, trader. Trader, huh? There's only one of you today. Good evening, traders. This video is being filmed on a Monday night for trading Tuesday, August 4th, 2015. As we know, before we start to talk about what's on this board, we all know this, and if not, you should know that futures trading is extremely risky, causes substantial financial loss, is not suitable for all traders. You really need to know what you're doing with this extreme volatility. You've got to have money to burn, you've got to have cash to burn, and you got to know to put your stops in first. If anyone fits that mold and you're still sitting here, you're crazy, but tune in because let's get moving. All right, traders, so what do we got going on for this week? For trading on Tuesday, 3 topics on the board: U.S. indices, gold, and UST bonds. I'm going to show you charts in just a couple of moments. Green. Starting off with the red OMNI, what I meant to say was we were green all last week, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we had green OMNIs. Sunday night, out of nowhere, I get the red OMNI, and the OMNI gives us the high in a short NASDAQ for trading Monday. That is versatility, right? It was buying and buying and buying, and as soon as the market wants to go down, it sells the highs or just about the highs on Monday. That's pretty good stuff. So, being that OMNI's in tune for U.S. indices on Tuesday, red OMNI, ES, NASDAQ, Dow, Russell, looking for more downside. At least we're going to start the day off with the red OMNI. So U.S. indices, red OMNI, gold, another red OMNI. You see that it's starting to head down towards that 950, 980 area, which OMNI has called since the top way back a couple of years ago now. So we're getting closer and closer to the target of 980 to 950 in our gold, and I think gold is a sale of rallies. Then you've got T-bonds, traders. The U.S. T-bonds are telling us one thing and one thing only. There is no shot they're raising rates September. If you ask me, the press is out there in every newspaper and on TV every day. The Fed's raising in September like they're telling the Fed what to do. First of all, we're not at 2% inflation. The Fed is not raising. The Fed never ever listens to the press, ever. And you've got T-bonds, which I'm going to show you in a chart, pointing up, which tells me to tell you they are not doing anything with rates come September. Traders, with no further ado, I'm going to show you those charts. Right before we get into it, if you like the analysis you are about to see, come on down to livewithoscar.com. Come into my free trading room, or better than that, click the OmniCamp application. Click the application, fill it out. There are 2 open seats left to this September's OmniCamp. You may be one of the lucky seat holders. Fill out the application or call us at 702-629-4755 to join OmniCamp. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts.
My name is Sam Kelly. I'm coming from Ibiza, Spain. And I came to OmniCamp because a good friend of mine told me Oscar Carboni is the man about trading. I expected nothing because I didn't know who Oscar Carboni was. So I read something on the internet and I closed it. And I said, okay, first I want to do the OmniCamp, and then afterwards I make my opinion about it. And it was much more than I could imagine. After this OmniCamp, you become a real trader. There's so much inside information in his whole life, his experience. Yeah, you cannot think about it. It's amazing. What he says, it really works. So I'm going home tomorrow, and I'm so excited. So in about 24 hours, I'm back home, and then I'll start trading right away. I definitely recommend people to come to OmniCamp. Because you become a real trader. I told you before, he's no bullshit man. What he tells you, it works. It's real time. There's no stories, no fixed charged. Everybody is real time chart, and what he tells you, it works. It's very simple, but yeah, it's crazy.
Traders, the first chart I'm going to show you this evening is the emini daily bar chart, and I think you are going to love this chart. This average is what I call OTAPMA, or Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. You will note, when we hit the average, we hit it here. It took 25 days to come back and hit the average, right, from here to here. Then it went up and took 22 days to hit the average. Then it went up again, and it only took 8 days to come back and hit the average. Then it went up again, took 8 days to hit the average. Now 4 days, and it's back at the average already. You see how the pattern is starting to show us that it's coming down towards the average much faster, with more volatility, more often. That gives us red Omni for trading on Tuesday, emini S&P. Next chart, NASDAQ, bear flag, unequivocally. Here is a bear flag, and here is where we are for the day. If you extend the line, we have settled underneath the bear flag for now. If the market goes lower, this bear flag will do its job, and down we will go. Here's your flag, Paul. Here's your flag. That is a bear flag getting violated. 2 reasons to expect the downside. Dow Jones Industrial Average Daily Bar. Look at how normally, when it gets below, when it finally starts to get above the 200 bar moving average, it takes off. But this time it tried to get above, built what I like to call an F flag right here. Failed, broke out of the F flag. The market is getting F'd, and down we should go. Dow Jones Industrial Average, 3 reasons to think that the U.S. indices are going to crack technically on Tuesday. So I think that's enough proof there. We move out to gold, traders. This is the same gold chart I've been showing you for a couple of years now. It has worked fantastically for us. This has been the call since we made the top call here at 1680. We've been looking for between 980 and 950. Look at how close we have gotten to reaching that mark. All it's got to do here is reach here, and we have made the mark with the call being made here. That is a tremendous call right down to the spot. You got to love that. So that's on your weekly. Then if you take the technical analysis and move it down to a daily, which we like to trade, your gold is in a bear flag or a bear pennant, and all it has done is opened up to a larger pennant. You see the blue? Well, now it's just a little bit bigger, that's all. It's the same exact trade, gaining volatility. All that means is that the drop will be even more violent. You got to love that flag for now, unless somehow, in some way, the flag doesn't work. For now, that's a great flag looking for the downside, and we've been using it for at least a week in gold, and it's been working. Then you've got your T-bonds, traders. Once again, I'm going to show you OTAPMA, the Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average on the T-bonds. Once we got below here for the first time in a while, the market really fell apart and stayed low, right? Couldn't get above it. But look what it's done here. It has built a bull flag, got above OTAPMA, put in some strong days. This, I kid you not, is telling us the Fed is not raising rates in September. That is what we're getting from this technical read. Traders, pull your own charts, do your own analysis. Come on down to livewithoscar.com and allow me to help teach you how to read these charts like the professionals. So, traders, you've seen the charts, and how about a round of applause for technical analysis? I mean, for 7-8 years now, I have been showing you these videos and making tremendous calls based on the charts. I know a lot of you have converted from fundamentalists to technical analysts since you've been watching. I hope to convert all of you. Come on down to livewithoscar.com and allow me to convert you into a technician instead of someone who thinks they got this right. I assure you the charts have it right, not our personalities. Traders, I will see you at the site. Remember, there are those 2 seats left if you want to train with me and learn how to read these charts like I read them for you. You will learn how to call Oscar's market navigational indicator for yourselves, the Omni. Come on down to livewithoscar.com and click that OmniCamp banner. All right, traders, I got to go. Markets are moving. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that, and I know this game is not easy, but say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. I see you smiling. Stops are in. Emotions are See you at livewithoscar.com. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.